From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about in the big one today. Strong storms rumble across the tri-state this morning. Severe thunderstorm warnings up for most of the area. Around 8 o'clock as the heavy rain brought frequent lightning and some hail in parts. Power outages reported. A few lightning strikes sparked fires. As one Cincinnati fire truck was responding to one of those lightning strikes in a blaze on Joseph Avenue in Bond Hill, it was involved in a crash on Reading Road that shut down Reading for a while. Not clear yet if the rain from this morning is going to cost us the record for the most days above 90 degrees in a row in the tri-state. We're still expected to hit a high right around 90 this afternoon with humid conditions, but clouds that linger could keep the tri-state from breaking that record. At least we tied it. 17th straight day in a row above 90 yesterday. Hit a high of 96, tying the record set back in 1901. Could be a sign of what's to come this fall. Mount Healthy schools overwhelmingly losing a chance to get a levy passed in the district. Voters by a 3-1 margin said no. This was the third time the Mount Healthy levy was on the ballot. They may try again in November. In fact, word is about half of all the districts across southwest Ohio are going to try for levies this year. Doesn't look like the streetcar issue is going to be on the ballot for voters in Cincinnati. Enquirer says that efforts to get signatures on petitions to put that on the November ballot have come up short. They've got a week or so to go, but still need more than 2,500 valid signatures to make sure that the streetcar project would be on the ballot. They want to decide whether or not this project should be stopped, even though the city's committed to moving ahead, at least with the plan to put a streetcar from Fountain Square to Findlay Market. Find out today just what the language is going to be over the repeal of Senate Bill 5. That will be on the ballot all across Ohio this fall. Election Board's been dealing with the issue today. Question is whether or not you vote yes, which really means no. Some talk that people are trying to confuse the issue to try and confuse voters at the polls. 700 WW Reds update. The Reds, 6.5 back now of the Brewers. Milwaukee lost last night as the Reds were beating Houston 5-1. Edgar Renteria had a grand slam home run in that game. Homer Bailey turned in a fine pitching performance. The Houston series wraps up tonight. Airtime on the big one, 7:10. With the Reds out of town, work continues at Great American Ballpark to get ready for the Paul McCartney concert tomorrow night. A huge stage has been set up, more than 30 semis bringing in all the stuff that the former Beatle needs to put on his show in Cincinnati. Gates will open tomorrow at 6 o'clock at Great American Ballpark with Paul McCartney expected to take the stage at 8.